Hi, I'm Mary Elaine Kiener. I work with smart, capable, caring individuals caught in the middle of stressful lives. Typically, these are midlife women whose lives have been touched by a health crisis, either their own or a loved one's. Many are healthcare professionals or family caregivers, with a lot of them juggling both roles, and now their own health is also at risk. Despite their skill in caring for others, they typically dismiss their own self-care as a needless luxury. Often their caregiving behaviors have now turned into reactive or even addictive attempts to maintain a sense of control over their own lives. Our work together is individualized and strength-based. We usually begin with helping them understand how mismanaged stress negatively impacts their ability to be well. We also explore the power of pausing on the way to more responsive choices and healthy boundaries. Often we'll turn to improving their nutritional foundation, then moving on to address other dimensions of well-being. Throughout, my chief role is to offer my presence and engaged listening as they begin to find their way back home to themselves. Or as some have described it, I serve as a transformation midwife. Now, shifting gears a bit to my own training and recent learnings. Following my baccalaureate nursing education, I completed a master's and a PhD with a specialty in adult and continuing education. I've also had a career-long interest in facilitating the transfer of learning into practice, as well as using virtual education technologies to increase access. As a committed lifelong learner, I participate in a variety of interdisciplinary educational programs. Throughout the past year, these have included both in-person conferences and online offerings. For a few highlights, in June 2018, I attended the National Wellness Institute's annual conference, which featured a keynote presentation by Dr. Judson Brewer on the craving mind. Last October, I attended a nutraceuticals and medicine conference. Of particular interest was a presentation on the topic of hidden hunger, with additional presentations by Dr. David Katz and Dr. Tia Rona Lodog. During the past 12 months, I've been a virtual participant via Zoom in Brené Brown's year-long Brave Leaders program, an Empowered Health Consciousness Trainer program, and lastly, I completed certification as an Art of Convening trainer. Lastly, in January 2019, I attended a conference in Chile sponsored by the International Focusing Institute. There, Dr. Jan Winhall presented a particularly intriguing half-day workshop during which she outlined a non-pathologizing, strength-based embodied model of understanding addiction, in which she draws from 5 major theories, including focusing and polyvagal theory. Thanks again for the opportunity to share a little bit about myself.